Scene script. Have you ever wondered about the man who revolutionized medicine in the 16th century, combining it with alchemy and astrology? That man is Paracelsus. Born in the year 1493, in the small Swiss town of Einsiedeln, Paracelsus was christened Philippus Aureolus Theophrastus Bombastus von Hohenheim. But history remembers him by his professional name, Paracelsus, meaning equal to or greater than Celsus, a renowned Roman physician. Raised by a father who is a physician himself, Paracelsus's fascination with healing began at a young age. His father, recognizing his son's interest, provided him with a rudimentary education in medicine and natural sciences. As a teenager, he traveled extensively across Europe, acquiring knowledge from various medical traditions and philosophies. But let's take a step back. To truly understand Paracelsus, we must also understand the world he inhabited. The Renaissance period, a time of great intellectual and cultural awakening, was also a period of fascination with alchemy. Often misunderstood today as a primitive form of chemistry, alchemy in the Renaissance was a complex field, encompassing elements of philosophy, spirituality, and early science. For Paracelsus, alchemy was not just about the transmutation of base metals into gold. It was a spiritual journey, a quest for the philosopher's stone, the legendary substance said to grant eternal life and wisdom. His holistic approach to healing was rooted in this alchemical philosophy. He believed that health was a matter of harmony between the body and the cosmos, a balance between the microcosm and the macrocosm. Paracelsus was also deeply interested in astrology, believing celestial bodies influenced health and disease. He integrated astrological principles into his medical practice, pioneering a truly holistic approach to health and wellness. So, Paracelsus was not just a man of medicine, he was a man of many talents and interests. His unique blend of medicine, alchemy, and astrology marked a significant departure from the medical orthodoxy of his time, setting the stage for a new era of holistic health. Paracelsus's legacy is a testament to the power of curiosity and the courage to challenge conventional wisdom. Paracelsus's journey into alchemy and medicine was anything but ordinary. Born in the early 16th century in Switzerland, he was the son of a physician and chemist who kick-started his education in the natural sciences. But it wasn't just books and theories for young Paracelsus. His father believed in the value of hands-on experience. This early exposure to practical medicine and chemical experiments laid the foundation for his future endeavors. Paracelsus's thirst for knowledge wasn't satiated by his father's teachings alone. He embarked on a series of travels across Europe, soaking up wisdom from various cultures and medical practices. From the universities of Germany and France to the hospitals of Italy, he observed, learned, and questioned. He interacted with miners, learned about the therapeutic properties of minerals, and studied the works of Arab physicians and alchemists. These experiences helped him understand that there was more to medicine than what was being taught in traditional educational institutions. His unconventional approach, however, often put him at odds with established authorities. Paracelsus rejected the medical theories of Galen and Avicenna, which were the cornerstone of medical knowledge at the time. He challenged the status quo, insisting that observation and experience were more valuable than blindly following ancient texts. He believed that the body was a chemical system that should be treated with chemical rather than herbal remedies. Paracelsus was a firm believer in the concept of like cures like, a principle that would later form the basis of homeopathy. His introduction of chemicals into medicine was groundbreaking, paving the way for the use of mineral-based drugs. He also believed in the power of the human body to heal itself, emphasizing the importance of a healthy lifestyle and preventative care. Paracelsus's ideas were indeed radical and stirred up more than a fair share of controversy. His critics were many, but his ideas could not be silenced. They seeped into the fabric of medical practice and alchemical thought, slowly changing perceptions and practices. His radical ideas, although controversial, were the stepping stones to modern medicine. Paracelsus, the maverick physician and alchemist, dared to challenge the norms, and in doing so, he redefined the path of medicine and alchemy. Paracelsus's theories and contributions were groundbreaking for his time. Dive into the mind of Paracelsus, and you'll find a blend of alchemy, astrology, and medicine. You'll discover a world where the mystical and the scientific coexist, where the body is a microcosm of the universe, and where remedies are found in the signatures of nature. One of his most famous theories is the doctrine of signatures. Paracelsus believed that the Creator had marked everything in the world with a sign or signature that revealed its medicinal properties. For example, a plant that resembles a heart might hold the cure for heart ailments. This doctrine, though it may seem far-fetched today, was revolutionary in its time, as it encouraged a closer observation of nature and its potential healing properties. Next, let's delve into the concept of the microcosm-macrocosm. Paracelsus saw the human body as a small universe, or microcosm, that mirrored the larger universe, or macrocosm. He proposed that a balance of certain principles within the body, namely sulfur, mercury, and salt, was key to maintaining health. This concept challenged the prevailing belief in the four humors, and it was a precursor to the modern understanding of homeostasis. Paracelsus's use of chemical remedies was another radical departure from traditional practice. He was one of the first physicians to systematically use chemicals, including lead, mercury, and arsenic, in treating diseases. Paracelsus believed in the principle of like cures like, a principle that later influenced the development of homeopathy. These theories, along with his focus on observation and experimentation, marked a significant shift in medical science. Paracelsus challenged the dogma of his time, prioritizing direct experience and practical knowledge over ancient texts and theories. His contributions, though often met with resistance, laid the groundwork for many modern medical practices, including the use of specific treatments for specific diseases, and the idea of dosage, that the difference between a poison and a cure can be a matter of quantity. Paracelsus's theories, though controversial, revolutionized the way we view health and disease. The legacy of Paracelsus goes beyond his time and continues to influence modern medicine. This audacious Swiss physician, botanist, and alchemist redefined the course of medical science with his unique blend of science and mysticism. His ideas not only stirred the pot in his era, but also sowed seeds that would grow into significant branches of contemporary medical science. Paracelsus's innovative approach to medicine was a beacon for many who followed in his steps. His belief in observation, experimentation, and the study of nature laid the foundation for empirical sciences. His recognition of the importance of the chemical composition of the human body was revolutionary, inspiring later alchemists and physicians to explore the fascinating world of biochemistry. One of Paracelsus's most enduring influences is seen in the realm of homeopathy. His underlying principle of like cures like, the idea that a disease can be cured by a substance that produces similar symptoms in healthy people, became a cornerstone of homeopathic practice. This principle, initially met with skepticism, is now a widely accepted therapeutic method in alternative medicine. Paracelsus was also unafraid to challenge the established medical norms of his day, advocating for the use of chemical remedies over traditional herbal ones. His emphasis on the individuality of the patient and the personalization of treatment is echoed in modern medicine's shift towards personalized medicine. His influence also extends to the realm of psychosomatic medicine. Paracelsus was one of the first to recognize the connection between the mind and body, a concept that is now integral to modern medical practice. His belief that emotions can influence physical health paved the way for the development of holistic therapies and mind-body medicine. Paracelsus's writings, filled with wisdom and insight, continue to be studied and revered for their timeless relevance. His work transcends the centuries, offering valuable lessons and perspectives for today's medical practitioners and researchers. As we can see, Paracelsus's influence extends far beyond his time, shaping our understanding and practice of medicine today. Reflecting on Paracelsus's life and work, we can see the profound impact he had on the world. This audacious Renaissance man, equally lauded and criticized, left an indelible mark on the fields of medicine and alchemy, challenging established norms and fearlessly pushing the boundaries of knowledge. Born in the late 15th century, Paracelsus was a product of a time teetering on the edge of scientific revolution. His early influences and education shaped his unconventional outlook, leading him to challenge the accepted medical practices of his time. His insistence on direct observation and experimentation, rather than blind adherence to ancient texts, was a revolutionary concept that would later become a cornerstone of modern scientific method. His contributions to medical science were vast and varied. He introduced the concept of the microcosm-macrocosm, a philosophy that saw the human body as a small universe within the larger cosmos, interconnected and interdependent. This idea was a radical departure from the humoral theory prevalent in his time and laid the groundwork for a more holistic understanding of health and disease. In the realm of alchemy, Paracelsus sought to uncover the secrets of nature. His alchemical laboratory practices, his views on astrology and medicine, and his exploration of natural magic were all part of his relentless quest for knowledge. His concept of the three primes, salt, sulfur, and mercury, became foundational in alchemical thought, and his search for the philosopher's stone and the elixir of life added an element of mystique to his work. Paracelsus was not without controversy. His conflicts with the medical establishment were well documented, and his radical ideas often met with resistance. Yet, his influence was undeniable. His writings on the nature of medicinal plants, his ideas on the role of the physician, and his impact on the development of homeopathy all attest to his enduring legacy. Paracelsus, a man of the Renaissance, a rebel, an alchemist, and a physician, forever changed the course of medicine and left a legacy that continues to inspire us today.